The Bahrain Grand Prix. My god, that was a bit of a snooze fest. A bit of a snooze. Beside Alonso, it's a bit of a snooze fest, I have to say that. And then you got McLaren stinking it up. AlphaTauri having a bit of a stinker too. Alpine stinking it up with Ocon at the resort to Gasly frauding a 9th place, almost overtaking Bottas. Alfa Romeo, I would say they almost caught themselves out, by the way, because Bottas could have consolidated that 8th place, by the way. He could have consolidated that. He could have pitted during the freaking virtual safety car. But no, Alfa Romeo decided to become incompetent again. And then, yeah, Joe didn't get points. So it shows that Alfa Romeo are still fraudulent, in my opinion. They're a midfield team, yes, but I expect higher of them, especially with the coming of Audi in a few years' time. Because right now they're still an unserious team, and they haven't really changed since 2021. Like even last year, they showed some promise, but they were still unserious. That's why they fell off. That's why they got overtaken by the Aston Martins. So really, this Alfa Romeo, the Sauber, is still unserious, you know, ever since BMW fucked off. Am I right? And even with BMW there, BMW wasn't serious either. So I don't know what the fuck is going on with that team. Williams were actually cooking. If Bottas and Gasly crash into each other, Logan Sargent would have frauded a point. But my god, that guy's got a lot of potential in this American. I swear down in my nan's grave, Logan Sargent is the most talented rookie I have ever seen. If you put aside the 2019 class of rookies, and then you put aside Leclerc, he's probably the best rookie since, okay, who made his debut in 2016? Esteban Ocon. And Ocon made his debut in a freaking manner of all cars. Yes, I mean Pascal Wehrlein also had a debut season, but he's not as good as Ocon actually. Yes, Wehrlein is good, but the problem is Ocon is better. I like Ocon, okay? Ocon is underrated, and I think so is Wehrlein. He's also underrated and is leading Formula E in the moment. But moving on, Logan Sargent, my god, this guy, he's got really good potential, and I hope Piastri joins in the hype as well, because that race was unbelievably shit for McLaren. I cannot speak anymore. I just cannot. I do not want to speak on McLaren Bahrain again. I do not want. Just spare me from this sorrow. Spare me from this fuck up. Just is unbelievable. Now I'm just gonna waffle on for a bit more. Let's talk about Ferrari. They're buckling up right now. Fred Vasseur is in a team, you know, the guy who also made ART the way it is now. It is one of my favorite team. So I think I might go back to becoming a Tifosi. A Tifoso. I might go back to a Tifoso. Maybe, just maybe, but I'm not planning for that really. My heart's still in McLaren. And I still have a lot of hope that the team will improve, especially since Mercedes have bottled the design of the car again. They absolutely fucked up again, and Mike Elliott has been given an ultimatum. Pathetic motherfuckers at Mercedes. They're so pathetic now. Even their customer team is overtaking them. This kind of unseriousness, I have not seen this since Renault, bruh. And Renault are still unserious even under Alpine. I swear into my nan's grave. Alpine are shit. Like, don't let Ocon's fraudulent 9th place fool you guys. He is still a fraud. He frauded Monza 3 years ago. He frauded some podiums because of VTEC and Hamilton getting a penalty in Brazil to, give a bigger space or whatever. And then you've got, how do you say this? How do I say this? Freaking Baku, where he frauded on a podium thanks to that Hamilton bottle, and Ferrari, well, coming back from an absolute bottle job of a year with Binotto. Like, Binotto's a good guy and all, but like, he's not good for team principal. He's shit. That's why it's better designing the engine. He can't be in charge of aerodynamics or something, He can't really voice out any opinions on aerodynamics because he can't see wind shit. He can't see shit. Like, fuck off. Now Vasseur is a far more serious guy. Far more serious, I swear. And now I will say the serious teams this season. I'm gonna say the serious teams right now. I'm gonna say it. Red Bull, as usual. And then after Red Bull, it's gonna be Aston Martin. Impressive first race. Stroll coming back from his wrist injury and managed to get 6th. And then you got Alonso with a podium. Like, do you not know how good that is? Fernando Alonso. He's getting podiums quicker than he was at Alpine. And Alpine are still unserious, by the way. Aston Martin are leapfrogging Alpine at the moment. And even Alfa Romeo are starting off better than Alpine, What a fucking shit team Alpine is. They can't even design an engine properly. They can't even design a car well enough. They can't strategize shit. Like, the management is so shit. I just cannot with this team. Okay, another serious team besides Red Bull and Aston Martin, it's gonna be Williams. I've said it before and I'll say it again. They're actually cooking. And I'll say the acquisition of James Vowles from Mercedes and promoting him to a team principal, that is a fantastic move. We could actually see James Vowles cooking as a leader. I think he's a ready to be leader. He's a ready to be leader. I think he's gonna do a far better job as team principal than Toto Wolff at Mercedes this year. I'm gonna call it that because Toto has screwed up. Toto has got a bit too complacent. Okay? Yes, he wants an improvement, but there's not enough action. Mostly talk but no action. It's a lack of direction in Mercedes. Not like Red Bull. Red Bull's got bollocks. Red Bull's got Christian Horner. And then Ferrari, they're also getting up some bollocks there from Fred Vasseur. And then there's Alfa Romeo with no team principal or whoever it is called. Like, just... Seido's a bit unserious now. Like, for God's sake. He's not taking up the team principal role. Then what the fuck is he doing as CEO? He can still call the shots, yes, but just call himself the team principal. He can still get hands-on. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I think he's trying to do the Zach Brown role, okay? I just cannot be asked anymore. Unbelievably unserious fuckers at Sauber. My god. Alright, I think this video's almost done for. I swear down my nan's grave. Besides that, I'm really, really happy for Alonso with his debut there. I think he's, for Aston Martin that is. It's gonna be a very bright season, a very interesting season. And before I get some shit ready, I'm gonna get out of there. Or whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna reach the end of this video. And before I end, I'm gonna leave you some thoughts there. Lewis Hamilton maybe moving to Ferrari. I don't think I will see it happen, but if it does happen, then I will 100% become a Ferrari fan again. I will 100% be a Ferrari fan if Lewis ever moves to Ferrari. And I promise you, I'll become a Ferrari fan instantly if Hamilton moves there. Alright, I think that's all for the video. Thank you for watching. Capiche?